Is Jesus, his true name Yahushai, God? No, he is not. And I'm going to prove it with the New Testament. Yeah, let's get it. Holy Bible. Today I'll be using the big book, the hidden book. This is Hebrews chapter 1 verse 1, and the context says the greatness of the incarnate Son of God. Verse 1, at various times in the past and in various different ways, Yahweh spoke to our ancestors through the prophets, but in our own time, the last days, he has spoken to us through his Son, the Son that he has appointed to inherit everything. A, see that A over there, right next to everything? Let's get it. 1a, to be a son implies having the right to inherit. Matthew chapter 21 verse 38. Let's get it. Christ in red letter talking, Matthew chapter 21 verse 38. But when the husbandmen saw the son, they said among themselves, this is the heir. Come, let us kill him and let us seize on his inheritance. So what's that showing you? My book gives precepts upon precepts. This is matching up to Hebrew. Galatians chapter 4 verse 7. Let's get it. Galatians chapter 4 verse 7. Wherefore thou art no more a servant but a son, and if a son, then an heir of God through Christ, Yahushai. Precept. Here, however, Yahweh is credited with the handing over of the whole creation, because the inheritance in question is messianic and eschatological. And through whom he made everything there is be. So God built everything through Christ, Yahushua, yeah? It was Christ who blew breath in Adam. It was Christ who made Adam. It was Christ who made the earth. It was Christ who made the animals. Everything on this earth is made for him. Yeah, he's the first begotten, the firstborn. Not firstborn on the earth, but he was created in heaven first. Let's get it. B, lit, the eons, he praised him for the whole creation. He is the radiant light of God's glory and the perfect copy of his nature. What is it? A copy. C. These two metaphors are borrowed from the Sophia and Logos theologies of Alexandria. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 verse 25 to 26. I'm gonna give you all that because you ain't got it. Solomon is Christ, if you all didn't know, yeah, reincarnate. But anyway, let's not go on that topic. So Wisdom of Solomon is talking to his wife, which is Wisdom herself. Remember, we're talking about Christ, and this precept led me to Wisdom of Solomon. Pause and read. They express both the identity of nature between father and son and the distinction of person. It says distinction, there's a difference. They're not the same, God is the boss. The sun is the brightness of the light shining from its source, which is the bright glory. So it says the glory of God, if you read Exodus, was upon the Mount Sinai. Who was that? Christ himself. So it was Christ who wrote the commandments, the word of the Father, light from light. He is the replica. What is Christ? A replica. Read Colossians 1 and 15. Read. Of the Father's substance, like exact impression made by a seal on clay wax. Read that, John. He is a clone of
Jesus Christ is God, so stop looking to those false gods like SD or JWs.
Yes. I'm going to prove it to you in John. Now, this is part 3. I'm going to show you in the book of John, book of First Timothy 3:16, and also Colossians. I'm going to show you that Jesus Christ is God. So today, I'm John chapter 1, verse 1, 2, and 3, and it say, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. It say, in the beginning with God, all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. So we see that in John chapter 1, 2, and 3, it say that all things were made by him. By who? Jesus. So Jesus Christ, the Word was God. The Word was God. The Word was God. So Jesus Christ is